Thank you for joining me. I've spoken before about how important it is to choose our words carefully at times, but also the time and the place that we choose to give forth with these words, share them with others. That's important too. Sometimes words need to be shared privately. And I remember with great detail this not taking place. I was doing my master's degree and we were on a coffee break. So I think there were about 6 of us around. And the tutor strode in, put some work on the table in front of me, and said, "I am very disappointed. That is a fail." And off he went. So I thought, well, that was really kind of you. But the others in the group immediately said, "Oh, that wasn't good. How dare he? That really wasn't on." Anyway, that was it. He'd done his bit and off he went. But sometimes we need an audience to make our point. And I was at a multi professional meeting with social workers, medics, senior police officers, you name it, they were there. And I was representing the charity for which I did voluntary work. And there hadn't been any introductions. We all had a little badge, but that was by the by. And one of the medics, a psychiatrist, psychologist, and I never know which is which, was saying something about the work that he did. And he mentioned charities in a very disrespectful way. A sort of add on, oh, and of course there are charities. So that was that. Oh, red rag to this particular bull, or maybe this particular heifer. So I said, "Excuse me, could I ask you?" And I was well aware that I was surrounded by all these other folk. "Could I ask you, do you go into your office early to clean?" "No." You could obviously hear it. What's this stupid woman on about? "And do you spend your summer holiday painting where it is, that ever you work, painting all through all the offices?" "No." I said, "Well, I do." I said, "And I work for a charity." "Oh, yes, okay." I said, "In fact, it's a charity to which you have just referred a client." I said, "And I recognized your name from the letter you wrote in which you said, could you please take on this client? He has trashed my waiting room. He has trashed my office. And I don't have the skills to work with him anyway." I didn't say that bit out in public. What I did say was, "You have just referred a client to us without any fee attached. So please do not belittle those of us who work in charities." Then I sat down with my knees knocking, but I did it. And a little postscript to the first story about the tutor. The group all said, "Right, let's have a look. Let's read what you've put." And so they did. And I said, "I know what the problem is. I haven't used any of his big words." So I said, he loves these big words. And most of us didn't know what they were anyway, but he would stand there pontificating. And mine was just using my language. So they said, "You could have a point there." I said, "Right, I'll rewrite it and I'll just change a couple of bits and include his big words. This I did, and I showed it to them. So they'd seen the before and the after, and I'd highlighted the bits that had changed. And they said, then he won't accept that. I said, I bet he will. And I put it on his desk. And a couple of days later, that was much better. That is a very good pass now. So how I kept my face straight, I don't know. But as the saying goes, there's nowt so queer as folk. But that folk was a particularly strange one. And it wasn't just me that didn't get on with him. But that's another story. And I'm in the summer house and I can hear a pigeon on the roof. Oh, it's gone now. Good. So thank you for joining me. And make sure that you select a place that's appropriate for the words you're going to use, if you possibly can. If you've got a lovey-dovey message, somewhere special, somewhere nice. But if you need to get something off your chest, decide whether you need to do it with a witness around, or whether it's something that you really want to spread to others. Decisions, life is full of them, isn't it? On that note, thank you so much for joining me again. And take care. Have a good day, a good evening, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.